Hi, I'm Scott Campbell. Welcome to my window painting tutorials. Lesson 86, Tienda Mexicana, Part 2. Well, I don't usually work Saturday, but I'm heading back to Tienda Mexicana to work on it some more. And I'm not going to work that long because I got other stuff to do today. But I'll go back now, and then I will just finish up on Monday comfortably and enjoy it, because there's a lot of fun characters I'm doing. And I don't like to rush them. I like to enjoy it. It's pretty eye-catching already. It's a big job. It would probably take me 2 full days to finish this, but I'm going to spread it out over 3 days.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm back to do some more. And then I'll probably be back on Monday too.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to take my time. When I do the characters, I like to relax and enjoy it more. Hey, how's it going? Wow, look at this. All right. That's awesome. So I'm probably gonna work a little bit today, and then I'll come back on Monday.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I got all this going on. The bottom came out pretty good. I'll tell you, my quads and my glutes and my hamstrings are sore from bending down doing all this. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do first is up here with the tortilleria. I'm going to go ahead and paint that in red real quick. Get that happening. It's going to be a great window because of the contrast too, not just because of all the movement and the different elements, but the contrast with the red and the green and the white. Because red and green are a great combination. They're opposite colors. So I'm going to get my red out and just start doing the tortilleria. This is my Miller Latex Super Color Red. It's a satin base, red base, and if you're local, you can get this stuff. It is fantastic paint. It is red. Doesn't come much more red than this. This stuff goes on really smooth, and you can definitely get away with 1 coat. Especially if you're under an overhang like this and you're not getting any sun at all, you can definitely just do 1 coat, and it'll hold up for quite a few years. When it's in the sun, it's the one color that doesn't hold up very well. It starts to fade after about 9 months, and you have to either redo it or touch it up. But for this spot, you can get away with 1 coat. Pretty clean. For me, it's a lot quicker to inline instead of outline. In other words, instead of doing a white outline, it's better to just do a red inline, like do all your white base first and then fill it in. Plus, it's good to have a white base anyway because it makes the colors more bright and luminous. One of the workers inside wanted to ask if I could change this because it's for the panaderia, the bakery, and I have a bun and a donut, and he asked if I could put a cake. So I said, and a lot of them like faces on stuff, so I did this sketch of a birthday cake. I just whipped it out and said, "You mean like this?" He didn't speak English, but so he said, yeah, he wants to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this off. I'm going to wash it off. And fortunately, it wasn't finished completely before he saw it. So, and then I'm going to go ahead and do this character on there with the birthday cake, which will be funner too. It'll have a face and stuff. I always like doing characters better than real food, so I just kind of assumed they would want a real donut and a bun or something like that to represent the bakery. Alright, that was easy. Let's make a birthday cake. I think I can do that. Here we go. I'm going to make it facing this way so it's going towards Panaderia. So. Right, and then give it a top. Don't want to go too high because I want to put some candles on it. And I'm going to kind of bend the candles a little to give it make it animated. Okay. Right. And turn the roller on end and make some pretty cool usage of it. So you can draw with the end of the roller. All right, and then you run this line down. That'll be the middle dividing line. Big crazy eyes. Little nose and a cute mouth. That's cute. 3 candles on it make it look like a 3-year-old. All right. I decided for the word piñatas, I'm going to go ahead and use my my really bright pink and my dark blue. Mix that up. Just when you do that, just put a tiny bit of blue in it. It doesn't take as much as the pink because the blue is really dominant. But I want a pinkish purple color, not quite like a dark purple, but more of a pinkish purple. There's your cake. That's better, yeah. Happier. All right. So here we got the purple, pinkish purple, and it is not super opaque, so it's definitely going to take a couple coats. Since I got the purple handy, I'm going to go ahead and do some of these tassels and the center ribbon of this piñata. And he's got a minion character on it. Looks like I'm getting a little bit of rain, so I'm gonna pull my table in. Sometimes I do feel a bit disingenuous about painting certain stores because I am a vegan after all, and I'm promoting the eating of meat and stuff. But then I have been a window painter for 40 years, and I've only been a vegan for 4 years. And maybe when I retire, I'll only do stores that are, I don't know, at least don't promote selling hot dogs and stuff. But in the meantime, you know, I do have a family and I got to make a living, so I continue with my work. Much of what I do is based on contrast, the shapes, different shapes, a triangle, a square, a circle, whatever. You don't want the same things to be next to other things. Same goes with the colors, and I've had videos on different colors and stuff. But here I've got, we've got the tortilleria is all in red and white, and then down there we have the carniceria in green and white. And then I'm working on this here, the piñatas in purple. So that area with the red and the green and the lime green below, it all works. So I've got this panaderia left, and I have to decide what color. So I kind of look at the other colors and try to decide. But at the same time, I want it to fit with what it is. It's a bakery. So I'm going to go ahead and make it like a burnt orange color. I don't want it like I don't want it too red because then it won't stand out against the tortilleria. But, or you know, maybe even a yellow, like a yellow. And I could trap it with something, but an orangish red or yellow color. Not orangish red, but orangish yellow should work there. So anyway, for panaderia, I just decided to do a more of a golden, kind of a golden brown color, so it doesn't look too red, but it also stands out from the lime below it. And it's the actual opposite almost of the purple. Well, yellow is actually the opposite, but this has a lot of yellow in it. Another tip too is, see this brush? This brush here is my mixing brush, so sometimes you don't want to use the mixing brush because it has the other colors in it, and when you start to put it down, it will streak and stuff with the different colors. So I have tons of brushes, so it doesn't matter. We just start with a new one. So I'm going to go ahead and use this color here. Painting all this panaderia and connoisseurria stuff, it made me think of when I was a young man in Los Angeles. You know, I met Audrey in '72, and we got married in '74, so I think this year, this May, is going to be our 47th wedding anniversary, but we've been together for 43, almost 44 years. Anyway, painting this, all this panaderia stuff, it made me think of Los Angeles. We used to live off of Alvarado Street, 9th Street and Alvarado Street in Los Angeles, near downtown, probably about 4 miles from downtown LA. And I got a job painting a Zapateria, a Mexican shoe store. And that was 3 years before I even started painting windows, which was in '76. But I don't know what I charged him, probably like $50 or $35, but I painted on the outside of the building. It was pretty funny. I'm working on a little banner that's going to say tamales, so I'm going to do it's going to be tamales caliente. So I'm going to use do like an orange yellow blend. I didn't want to make a whole tray of it because it's not going to take that much, so I scraped this off. And you just use a tiny bit of red, not much. Maybe add a little more of my confident yellow. Make it more of an orangish color on the end. There we go. And we're just gonna zap this right on here. And you can lift up the end if you want to do more yellow going in. This was one of my first videos I did. If you go back and look at the first video, that was about a year ago, window painting tutorial number 1. It was a blend that wasn't that was similar to this. So this is going to work really good for. And then I'll write tamales in black letters right over this. That's half of it, and then I'll do the other half there too. I decided to make the bottom kind of like flames, so you can do these flame blends by just grabbing it and kind of going like this. And I did it on this side too. And then you just trim underneath it. It's pretty cool. I decided to make the bottom kind of like flames, so you can do these flame blends by just grabbing it and kind of going like this. And I did it on this side too. And then you just trim underneath it. You just trim it off like that on the bottom. But they look like flames. A little flame blend. Well, I'm gonna pack it up. I got a lot done. I got a lot of the larger lettering painted in, and I haven't done much on the characters yet. I redid one character actually. I did had to redo one, a cake, but so yep, all this down there, we got all that set up. So anyway, I'm gonna come back Monday and finish up. All right.